Kratos from God of War is a Dungeons & Dragons character. He's a legendary warrior turned god, driven by vengeance, grief, and eventually redemption. So this build needs to capture both his brutal combat style and his deep emotional complexity. Start with race, Goliath, because Kratos is a towering, gray-skinned warrior with immense strength, and the Goliath's physical resilience and imposing presence fits him perfectly. For class, go with Barbarian, specifically the Path of the Zealot. This gives him divine rage, allowing him to fight with otherworldly fury and keep going even after death tries to claim him, just like how he keeps defying fate and the gods themselves. For ability scores using point buy, prioritize strength at 15 and boost it to 16 with the Goliath bonus, because Kratos is all about raw power and overwhelming physical force. Next, put 14 in Constitution, which bumps to 15 because of his near unbreakable endurance and how much punishment he can take in battle. Then give him 13 Wisdom, reflecting his hard-earned insight, survival skills, and growing ability to guide others, especially his son Atreus. 10. Dexterity works well, since while he's precise with his blades, Kratos relies more on brute force than finesse. 10. Intelligence is fitting. He's no fool, and over time he becomes quite thoughtful, especially in Norse mythology, but he's not bookish. Put 8 Charisma. He's intimidating and stoic, but not exactly charming. For background, choose Outlander, which represents his time wandering the wilderness after leaving Greece and living in isolation. Skill-wise, take Athletics and Survival from Barbarian, and Intimidation and Perception from your background. These reflect his physical dominance, ability to endure harsh terrain, and sharp awareness of his surroundings. Give him weapons like a great axe or dual hand axes to mirror the Leviathan axe or Blades of Chaos, and use rage in combat to simulate his explosive bursts of power and wrath. When role-playing Kratos, lean into his quiet demeanor, his inner torment over his past, and his slow transformation into a protective father and reluctant mentor. He's haunted, intense, and focused, but beneath it all, there's a bee desperately trying to break the cycle of violence for the sake of someone he loves. What would you change in this build, or add, to make it even more godlike?